Hey everyone, Shadowwraith back again, this time with a quick guide on completing the Grandmaster Nightfall Ordeal, a Garden World solo. Credit to Esoteric for coming up with this overall strategy. I basically just watched his vid and did the exact same thing he did. We're running Bottom Tree, Night Stalker, Way of the Pathfinder for invisibility. Then we have Mountaintop, Ikelos SMG for Warmind cells, and Anarchy. And then I'm running Oppressive Darkness. But other than that, the main thing you want is 6th Coyote for 2 dodge charges. Do I recommend doing this? Only if you don't have a good fire team to run it with. This took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. I watched Esoteric's video and was like, oh, okay, this looks pretty standard. He did it in like just over 10 minutes. So sure, I can try it. This took a ton of time, and I learned probably like 80 ways to die in things that I didn't think would actually kill me. So there are a ton of intricacies that I'm going to try to highlight. First one being, coming through this, if you sparrow all the way through, sometimes it won't proc the next checkpoint in time, and the boss won't spawn, so jump off early. Then I invis on the left, run to the right, because that Cyclops will fire a shot, and if you just jump over that rock on the left side, you'll get nailed. And then the rest of this is just running through invisible through the infinite forest. So a couple other quick tips. There are Fallen and Vex. Try to stay out of in between them or you'll get hit in the crossfire. These guys absolutely trash you if they start shooting. So throw a smoke bomb, dodge as soon as you can to get your invis smoke bomb back, and then keep running. And then I'll try to put timestamps in for each of the specific tips. And if you want to like ×2 speed the video, you can do that on YouTube. But I'll try to put those timestamps in. And you can skip to the next one in this case, which is right around the Vex Gate. Quick tip for this area, if there are Fallen here, stay far away from them because the Cyclopses will shoot the Fallen and they have such a high splash range that they'll very easily kill you as well. I ran this with a fire team one time and one of the shots killed all 3 of us. And then again, you can skip forward to the next timestamp for the next tip. I stay on the path here, invis right before that group, and then right after this group, and then that should get you all the way to the gravity cannon. Coming in here, I do a little jump there to get a tiny boost, and then I don't invis here because these guys take forever to start shooting. So I break the block, and then I jump into the gravity cannon with invis. And then take some time to enjoy the atmosphere because this run absolutely sucks and you're going to be going through here a lot. So relax. All right, this next area, it's sort of RNG where the Hydra is going to spawn. Be careful with this shot because the Hydra can spawn right in front of you and take the Mountaintop shot, which will blow you up. And then immediately throw your invis and dodge. Invis into the bubble here. Break the block, shoot him with 2 Anarchy, throw a nade, and then get behind the rock and invis. These guys see through invis for whatever reason, so run as fast as you can and then jump behind this rock. If you place the grenade correctly, the Minotaur should die there. If not, you can just jump and shoot Anarchy from here. Invis, dodge to get your invis back, and then run into the caves. This section is pretty straightforward. Standard invis dodging. And then here, this overload can go a couple different places. If he stays outside the bubble, you're okay just breaking the block and then immediately invising. He starts coming in, and I should have thrown an overload grenade at him before I broke the block to stop him. But I didn't, and I almost died. You can see how much one shot hurt me. Coming into this next area, I throw an Invis here, and then I don't immediately dodge there because sometimes these overload Minotaurs don't give you your smoke bomb back. I had at least 2 cases where it didn't work, and I was stuck without smoke, or had to use a second dodge to get it back. And then you break the block, immediately Invis again, and run back to here. Take this slow. There's one overload Minotaur that goes to the right, and it takes him a little while to move back to the left. And if you step out too soon, he'll just bomb you. Stick 2 Anarchy, and then throw a nade between you and him. He comes towards you just a little bit, and then the Minotaur should burn out here. So have some coffee. Alright, Minotaur's gone. Next step is to break the cube from back here. Now, sometimes a Minotaur will charge you here, sometimes it won't. In this case, he does, so I invis, dodge, and then instead of going all the way around, I double jump up to here, climb onto the wall, and then immediately double jump up to the gravity cannon, and that shoots you out of there really quickly. So, highly recommend taking that route instead of running around, because I died multiple times trying to run around the other way. Throwing an invis, 2 champions would bomb me, and I would just instantly die. In this next area, I invis by this block, jump up, dodge, and then I wait for a second and crouch here so that the champions can't see me. Again, if you invis and 2 champions shoot at you at the same time, you just blow up. So that's a safe re-invis spot. Come up here, try to invis before these stairs, otherwise that champion up on the block will shoot at you. And then get a second invis right underneath this guy. And hope that this overload champion does not spawn in the bubble, because that barrier champion is in the bubble and he generally gets 1 shot off. So if there's a second champion, you die there. And then jump around behind this invisible prismatic block thing. And then this guy shoots at you in spurts, so it's kind of like 6 shots. So I try to wait for him to fire those shots and pause before I jump and shoot Anarchy at him, because he can 1-shot you out of the air. And then if anything else starts shooting at me, I immediately jump off the side, because the snipers can lob their little purple grenades up on top of here, and that will also kill you in 1 shot. So in between Anarchy, I jump off toward the back just because it's a little safer. And I wait for him to fire and pause, and then I drop another Anarchy on him, and I jump down. Alright, this next area, you have to creep to the edge, kill this block, and then don't immediately jump on this gravity cannon. I've died doing that. Wait, make sure nothing's shooting at you. Invis here, and then jump onto the gravity cannon. If you run into it, sometimes it'll kill you. Dodge when you get to the top. Invis and dodge, and then dash through all of these people. Be careful with this jump up onto the stairs. You can get head bonked on those 2 little things sticking out. And then double jump into this gravity cannon multiple times. I died walking up to it, and it launches you, and you clip the wall, and you just die. Alright, final boss. This is where, for me, there was a lot of RNG. Sometimes the Minotaurs would come up and smack me, and sometimes they wouldn't. So you kill this block. When I used Mountaintop to kill it, this Root Mind actually started shooting at me early. So I just stick with the SMG, and I double stick with Anarchy. Let him burn for a little bit. Once those go away, I stick him again, and then he should start moving. And try to space the shots a little bit, like 1 to the left, 1 to the right. If they land too close together, sometimes they won't damage him. All the other little ads will spawn. And then here I wait for him to stop, because I also had some instances where I shot him and then it didn't seem to be doing damage when I shot him before he stopped moving. And then I toss an Oppressive Darkness grenade just to get a little bit more damage into him. Alright, here is the crazy part where the Minotaurs may start shooting at you. So, do your best. I got to the boss multiple times and had random stuff happen. So I try to kill a few of the red bars out front first, Generally, I get a Warmind cell on the 4th kill with my SMG. So I kill 1, and then I kill 2, and then I wanted my first Warmind cell to be over here on the right side, so it wouldn't kill all of the adds in the middle. So this is the 4th kill. I try to kill the farthest to the right. There's my Warmind cell. Now, when I kill it, I wait for it to roll. Now it doesn't kill all the adds in the middle. They have a tiny bit of health. So it damages both the cubes inside the shields, and then gets these guys just enough so that I can kill them. If you kill the Warmind cell too close to the center, it'll kill all the adds, and then you don't have anything to get a second Warmind cell to actually finish off the shield cubes. So now I'm running very low on ammo, and I'm like, all right, I just gotta keep this guy down. I'm running anti-barrier on it, so it can still damage him when he's crouched. And there's my Warmind cell. Blow it up. That kills both cubes. Now you just have to try to kill this Minotaur as he comes towards you. Sticky him with 2 Anarchy, and then I use Mountaintop to try to kill him faster just in case. Sometimes he stops, sometimes he doesn't. I've not figured out a good way to actually get that guy to stop there. Don't shoot him, by the way. Leave him alone. Just hope he doesn't come and melee you. Now you edge a tiny little bit out to the side. Anarchy the boss, and then use Mountaintop on its wings. I don't know why that first shot went through his wing. There was some weird hit ridge there, because that one went through his wing too. Anarchy stopped ticking, so I fire a little bit more. The nice thing about this is, if you don't have a ton of ammo, it will regenerate once you run out of ammo or come very close to it. So you can see I only have like 4 primary ammo shots and then 6 Anarchy. So I'm like, all right, I'll do as much damage as I can. And then if I have to wait for the ammo to regen, great, I'll just wait. Fire 2 more Anarchy. There's my last Mountaintop shot. Now watch what happens when I fire these last 2 Anarchy shots, because I have so low primary ammo. It's been sitting there, and then it's like, oh, you're out of ammo. Here's some ammo for you. And then it reloads. In this case, it gives me like a ton of ammo. Usually it'll give you a little bit of ammo. And then just stay here. Don't move. This guy will kill you in 1 shot. So I wait for them to despawn. And finally completed Garden World solo. Not easy. Definitely not as easy as I thought it was going to be watching Esoteric's video. The guy is crazy good. I recommend checking out his channel 100%, because this is his strat, not mine. Hopefully this was helpful though, and thanks for watching.